It's been a while since I've properly embarrassed myself in front of the camera, so now it's time for me to shine. I'm therefore assembling the so-called GTPLAYER GT909 gaming chair and tell you my thoughts on it afterwards, because why not? However, I'd like to make it very clear right off the bat that I'm by far not qualified talking about chairs. So what I'm about to say today will be 100% my subjective opinion. So don't be too harsh on me if I'm going for newbie terms and or state something that's not entirely true. What does in fact turn out to be true is the pricing of this GT909 gaming chair. Right now, at the time of making this video, it goes for $185 US, and that is admittedly a fair bit of money. But once we consumers start looking around, we have to face it, that type of product tends to cost a bit more than our usual cheap budget chairs that are sat flat after only a month of use. We of course need to keep the sheer amount of ergonomic features in mind that are being offered here. As a matter of fact, I decided to go with the footrest series by this brand, so one could just as well completely relax and do some advanced procrastination. Actually, GTPLAYER also has a few more gaming chair series to offer, along with a few other type of products, but that's not what we're here for today. So I guess let's get this started. Now on my filming table, I've spread out the entire stuff that came in the huge package. To me, a young lad that always ends up with leftover screws and parts when putting together IKEA furniture, that bunch certainly looks a bit intimidating, to say the least. Still, I am hopeful I will be able to assemble all that on my own, since the instructions seem pretty simple and clear. So without further ado, here's my assembly time-lapse. I do admit I was confused here and there. there we go, I did it. And all on my own with limited amount of space to work with, since my studio is pretty full. Now let's talk a little bit about the chair itself and quality. First of all, as far as I'm concerned, the build quality appears to be solid. It seems pretty darn good. The foundation for that always is a robust construction, a strong metal frame. This also means a max weight of 159 kilograms is being supported. The cushioning/padding is soft, but not too soft, if you get what I'm saying. This leads to good comfort. Both the seat and the backrest are padded. Needless to say, that also applies to the retractable footrest. As for the material, smooth PU leather comes into play. Of course, the chair is height adjustable by touching that simple lever. Same goes for the armrest. It's just a bit of a shame those cannot be set to point in different angles, though, like some other gaming chairs allow us to do. Nonetheless, still really nice. Also the fact that the armrests are some kind of mix of rubber and plastic, so they aren't hard as stone. The backrest can be adjusted from 90 to 135 degrees. You can't make it a flat bed, but for the occasional nap at work or at one's home office these days, not bad at all. By pulling that lever slightly outwards, you can turn that thing, which then adjusts the tilt angle, basically allows us to transform this chair into some kind of a rocking chair. A lot of you often tend to worry about the rolling casters and whether or not those will damage or scratch up your floor. Luckily, I can bring you good news. These nylon rolling casters are great. They not only smoothly glide over all kinds of different surfaces, but also don't damage such, which I carefully tried with my precious table. As far as the headrest and lumbar cushions are concerned, not all of us like those equally as much, but I need those for good ergonomics. Very comfortable and adjustable, even though I'm not entirely sure I attached that lumbar cushion the right way. Now, in order some of you get a clearer picture when it comes to size ratio, my height is 173 centimeters. So I'm part of this slightly shorter community. Nonetheless, I still feel welcome in this chair, which obviously easily supports much bigger, taller individuals. And yeah, I'm not sure what else I could tell you. The GTPLAYER GT909 gaming chair does impress me, but quite frankly, that's not exactly hard to do, since, as said before, I'm neither experienced nor qualified reviewing chairs. All I know is that cheap chairs cause me back pain, and after longer sitting sessions behind the scenes with this GT909, I can report back without any pain, and that's exactly 5 hours and 37 minutes spent on the chair. Albeit, to be fair, the same thing I can state about my chair I personally have used so far by one of this brand's competitors. I forgot what the model name was, though. So I personally can clearly recommend buying this GTPLAYER GT909 chair in blue. I love it. With that being said, I hope you enjoyed this slightly different and partially chaotic video, and I hope I wasn't too cringy, since clearly I belong behind the camera and not in front of it. Thank you very much for watching, everyone, and take care.